Download the SSB SureShot app from Google Play Store to access courses for written exams like NDA, CDS, and AFCAT. You can also find courses for SSB personality development and spoken English. Apply the coupon code SIGNUP15 to get 15% off on your first purchase. Call us on 725-930-7111 for any queries.
Hello Ananya, welcome to SSB SureShot Academy.
Hi Deepthi, thank you so much.
Alright, so first of all, I would request you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
So I am Ananya Guruprasad. I recently gave my SSB at Allahabad for the 27th course of JAG and I got recommended. So that's about that.
Alright, so my first question for you is, what was your motivation behind joining Indian Armed Forces?
Honestly, the motivation was definitely as to how diverse the armed forces are. And I am somebody who absolutely adores and appreciates diversity. And also somebody who appreciates and wants to lead a disciplined life. And with all of this, the icing on the cake and the best part of it is definitely being able to give back to your nation. So I would say that.
Alright, so Ananya, this was your first attempt or you have given a number of attempts?
No, I am a fresher. This was my first attempt.
Okay, so it's very nice to be recommended as a fresher in your first attempt.
Oh yeah, it feels surreal. It definitely feels really, really nice.
Alright, so okay, what are the things which helped you to clear your SSB? Any major factors which helped you while clearing your SSB?
I would say the major factors that helped me clear my SSB is definitely being updated on the armed forces, and also a lot of it is just being confident through the process and working towards it when you actually apply for it. So I started my physical workouts right after I applied for the defense, and soon after which I did take up an online course with SSB Sure to just ensure, because I come from a civilian background and having seen a piece of about what things would look like, I think the course really helped me. And again, it's a lot of effort. If you're determined, and the best part of it that really could help me through this is definitely the determination of actually wanting to be there.
All right. So, what were the challenges you faced while preparing for the SSB and in the actual SSB, and how did you overcome them?
So while preparing for the SSB, considering the pandemic and everything that was happening, the major challenge was not being able to actually have a first-hand experience of what exactly it would look like. Maybe I would have loved to be able to interact with more people who have had a better understanding, or people who have maybe done this before, or experts who have been through the defense. But that is something I thought that was a difficulty I faced. But I mean, definitely overcoming it is, I try to compensate it with the effort that I could possibly put apart from just by sitting at home. I started to maybe pick on the small little things that I thought was important. And if I were to further mention like what exactly did I do, honestly, nothing spectacularly different from what the others must have possibly been doing. But it is definitely that aspect of just saying, this is something I really want, so I'm going to work towards it. 100% prepared to be there. But with Bhakuni sir, he was like a morale booster. He's like, no, it's okay, you can do this. So what if you just don't? So what if it is just this one hiccup? You'll overcome it. And even with psych tests, the one that I wrote, like initially he was like, oh, like this is the changes you could do, and it's not like he's trying to transform you as a person, but it's just him trying to make you a better version of yourself. So if not for that better version of myself, I don't think this would have been what it is today. So it is definitely sir.
I totally agree with you and I understand because he's an amazing person. He's very jolly and very motivating.
Oh, definitely.
Yes. So, what is your message for the candidates who are preparing for SSB and especially for girls?
especially for girls, I would say I was there at the academy once for one of my GTOs. Just to maybe even just see what the obstacles looks like, or just to see what the individual obstacles are like, because at least they stay the same throughout, because the rest of them are still going to vary. When I was there, I was like, oh my god, these are really heavy, or can I even like function in aspects that the way they expect you to function, or there's going to be people who are better than me out there, maybe people who have been who are who like generations worth of being in the defense. But honestly, it is just you as a person. If you are what the defense wants, or if you are the kind of person who they are looking at, then you will definitely get in with the amount of effort that you're going to put into. So I would say just really work hard. It takes a lot from you, but it's definitely worth it at the end of it. Just hearing your name getting recommended when there are so many others who are just sitting there and who are equally waiting for the same opportunity, it is most certainly one of the most achievements you can possibly have in your life. And for girls, I would say it is going to strain you physically here and there, but if I was able to do it, I'm sure you guys will also be able to do it. But I would say definitely be focus on your physical fitness a little bit, because it definitely plays a role. So make sure you are physically fit. I wouldn't say very, very fit, but at least fit enough to be able to do all your obstacles without feeling extremely fatigued through the process. It is definitely know your PIQ. Just be the person you are. Be confident, and just speak about what you already are aware of. And if you're not well versed with something, it's okay to say you're not well versed with something and just get back to it later. Or you could always definitely tell, I'm not aware of this and I will read up on it. Instead of, just making up things, because they most certainly know what we know and what we don't know. So just be honest, just be the person you are and be confident. That's,
Right.
I think that is what.
Okay. That's all, Ananya. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. And congratulations from
Thank you.
SSB Social Academy.